gives you that strength, that confidence to know that this is an opportunity that can really make your life excellent. So I'm going to start by defining what is personal development. We say that personal development is the ongoing act of assessing your life goals and values and building your skills and qualities to reach your goals. So that is in a nutshell what personal development is. And we have examples of the personal development that we can acquire, we can improve on, and we are able to build ourselves and we are able to build our business. So I'm going to just mention 3. I know there are so many of them, but I'm going to just mention 3. One is communication, and communication we talk about the ability to speak, write, and listen. Of course, even as we are talking right now, we are communicating. When you're talking to your prospect, you're communicating. But now, for it to be effective or effective communication, you should be able to speak and be understood, and also listen to understand what the other person is trying to communicate. Then the other thing is self-confidence. Self-confidence is talks about believing in your abilities, your actions, and decisions. So to build your self-confidence, you have to believe in yourself. Believe that you can, believe in your actions and your decisions. Then the last example of personal development is leadership. And we say leadership is the ability to guide people. Because as a leader, you're not supposed to push people around. You're supposed to lead the way and they follow. Because they say a great leader influences people. And when you influence people, they will just follow what you are saying or what you are doing without them being coerced or being told to do so. So we say that good leaders motivate others and help them to reach their goals. So if you're able to motivate people, you've already become a leader. So the next thing we are going to talk about is how to improve your personal development skills. We've just looked at 3 of them. So how do you improve your personal development skills? So you can enhance or improve your personal development skills by either taking classes, training, learning from people around you. I know one of us, I don't know whether she's in the meeting today, our mom, Lydia Mwesa, she's had to take classes to learn new things, to learn about using online or social media. So that is part of personal development. Training, we normally have trainings like what we've had with Mshindi and many others. And then also we can learn from people around us. You can have people around you or in this business who've been able to make it. So you learn from them. What are they doing? How can I do what they are doing so that I can succeed? And then there are other guidance or guidelines that can help us to develop ourselves personally. One is overcome your fears. I know several of us, I included, especially before I came into this opportunity, the issue of public speaking, talking to people. Most people really struggle with this, and I don't know where it comes from, the issue of fear, because when we are young, we always trust our parents. They can even throw us in the air and we are comfortable because we know they'll hold us. We are not going to fall. But along the way, we develop some fears. And now how to overcome that fear and be able to speak in public, because this business is about talking to people, training people, presenting to people. So you need that to overcome those fears, especially of public speaking. And the only way to overcome it is to face it. You can decide to greet strangers as the start. You can decide to join a group of people who are also trying to overcome the same kind of fears that you have. Then the other thing is about is reading. Reading expands your knowledge and vocabulary and keeps you informed. When you read books, And there are several books that are recommended for us, especially when we are joining. There are books that are in the literature materials that we have, and maybe I can just mention a few. One is How to Win Friends and Influence People. There's GoPro by Eric Worre. There's Think and Grow Rich. And also there are videos that we can watch and be able to learn more about the business, about ourselves. We have videos or podcasts by people like Eric Worre. We have Les Brown. We have recordings of meetings, like this meeting is being recorded, we can replay it, and many others. And then also we have in our back office, there are videos of products that have been done. So we are able to get to learn more about the business and about the product. And even at the moment, we are reading the book, Eat That Frog. So by reading, we are really gaining a lot. We are developing ourselves as individuals. And then the other thing that can help us to develop ourselves is by observing others. If you observe, especially the people that you admire or the people who've attained what you are really striving to achieve, if you observe their way of life, what they do on a day-to-day basis, you're able to really learn a lot. For example, our PT, Pieros, she's been doing lives, Facebook lives. We can learn from what she's doing. They are the likes of this great lady on Facebook. She's also doing a lot of lives. We can also learn from them. Then the other thing is networking. Networking is interacting with as many people as possible. And of course, we are social beings and we create networks. We can create networks wherever we go. At the workplace, you are at an event or a wedding or a workshop and such like. So you interact with people. Even maybe when you're traveling, you can interact with people, get to know them, get to understand how people, maybe how their way of life and all that. So when you build networks, you're able to even build your business, because you never know. You could be talking to someone who has an issue and you have the solution. And then the other thing is you get a mentor. A mentor is someone that you look up to. And of course, in this business, it's always good to associate or to look up to the people who've been in the business longer, who've been able to do it better, and people who can guide you. It doesn't have to be your direct upline. It could be the PTs, it could be a director and any other person that you admire, and whatever they are doing is yielding results. It's good. You can attach yourself to them and they can show you the way. And then we say that these skills or training and personal development will enable you to build your business to the highest level, because they say your business can only grow as far as you yourself has been able to develop. Then the last thing I'm going to leave with us this evening is a quote by Eric Worre, which says that personal development without action becomes useless. Get out of your head and into action. Okay, I'm going to repeat. Personal development without action becomes useless. Get out of your head and into action, meaning whatever you've learned is all in your head. So you have to get that information in your head and put it into action. That is the only way you can develop yourself. So that is what I had for my time. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I hope we've been able to learn a lot. Thank you so much, our PTs, and I hope we are going to be able to learn more. Thank you. Back to you, our PTs.
Thank you so much, Mishidi and Elizabeth, for the wonderful sessions. Sorry, at one point we were kicked out, but we refused to remain out. You know, in life, you'll always be knocked, but I refuse to lie down, always come back. Okay, I love learning from everything that happens around me. So thank you so much. You've done an amazing session. Health, that is very timely. And I'm happy that Mshidi has been able to simplify it, the whole session very well. And you know, what Elizabeth is sharing is the practical thing that we need in our business. By the way, our business is that simple. Don't complicate it. Don't complicate our business. It is as simple as hooking up with your uplines, the way she has said, learning and making sure that you're becoming better. If your business grows very fast and you yourself, you are not growing as fast, I am sorry to tell you that soon the business will try to look for you. So you better be up. Let the business be following you. That's amazing. You know, at the beginning, distributors, those who are very new, they don't really understand that. And they imagine that it's just about building. No. Build the business, yes, but spend enough time working on yourself and changing your mindset and all that. So that was quite fantastic, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. Now, Kariuki Josephat is my name for the 1, 2, 3 who might not have seen me before. Coming from a university lecturer background and embracing this business big time, it has become my career. When I'm asleep, I'm thinking Neolife. I wake up Neolife. I do everything Neolife. I mean, it has become my lifeline. And the reason why this is happening is because I have, for the last 11 years, come to realize that Neolife can give you anything and everything that you need, you know, in terms of the things we need in life. And Pierrot this morning shared something that our friend in Nigeria was talking about, that if you knew what Neolife can do in your life, you can never joke around with it. And by the way, that is the truth. And for those of us, because all of us in this call are already members, I urge you to take maximum advantage of this opportunity. Care about it, work it out, be very passionate about the business. More than you are passionate about your job, your other small businesses out there, and you will never regret. At the beginning, let me admit, at the beginning, it is always a challenge to everyone, and that's how it should be. Even for a baby, walking is a challenge. It was a challenge, by the way, for you the other day. Just the other day, Reverend Malusi, walking was a challenge. And today you walk comfortably without any issue and you don't fear falling even when it's raining. That's how our business is. I want to encourage us, even before we go into the recognition, which I want all of us to be very keen on. I want to encourage each one of us that it's a matter of time, and whatever you are finding challenge in will be your cup of tea. Imagine when you take those steps and we are recognizing you and you're giving your testimony, you tell us, you know, at the beginning, I was not even able to talk to people, and today here I am. So keep going. And there is no one who will ever fail in this business unless you quit. There is no possibility of failing in this business unless you quit. So those of us who are determined, let's keep going. And I believe all of us are ready to move. So the most important thing in our business in terms of team issues is recognition. We love recognizing every small effort you make. And like out there where we are coming from, our jobs where there is no recognition, here in our team, Superstars team, we value recognition. And amazingly, we are just on date 17th, and the list for those being recognized is long enough. And I must say congratulations, everyone. So far, so good. This month is more promising than any other month for the last 1 year. This is the month that we are going to produce very many directors. I'm super excited to see people who are already at around 2,000 points, meaning they are already past half the volume required for directors. So that's it. And there are some who are just at maybe hundreds, and they will become directors by the end of the month. So let's quickly do the recognition. We always start with the sponsoring. Guess why we start with sponsoring? Because when you sponsor, then everything else follows. If you want to become anything, any step, then the thing is just keep sponsoring. So we start with the personal sponsoring. My co-host, please make sure you help us to do the recognition. You unmute yourself and clap for these guys who are doing an amazing job. So let's start with those who have sponsored one. Very many of them already. And the first person on the list is Patrick Jogu. Congratulations. Lydia Mwesa, Frederick and Doreen Aluda, David Odhiambo, Faith Gaira, Lucid Dirango, Florence Olao, Irene Sino, Sylvia and Chadwick Bibo, Mary Otieno, Florence Kinara, Christine To, Rosemary Rubandare, Sari Simotuo, Mary Kuchio, Janet and Perez, Momanyi, and Douglas Jiro. These superstars have already sponsored one each. That means by the end of the month, they will have sponsored more than this by far. And remember, if you take it to 5, then you get 3,000 Kenya shillings just because of sponsoring. I always wonder what really happens that any one of us in this call misses to get that kind of money. I mean, 3,000 shillings just because of sponsoring 5. Think about it. Okay. And if they take it to 10, then we give you 10,000 Kenya shillings. So how many more do you want to sponsor from this? Is it 4 and you get 3,000 shillings, or is it 9 more and you get 10,000 Kenya shillings? The ball is on your foot. Then we have some people who have already sponsored 2. And now these are the position number 2. We only have position number 1 and 2, so that we don't have everyone else being ranked for number 3. And we have the first one is Okumuma Kogola. Congratulations, Okumuma Kogola. That's a job well done, our director. Then Florence Okech, well done, our wound team in Nakuru. Then we have Stella Cheburet. Congratulations, our obvious director this month. I want to believe so, and beyond. She's working crazy. Then Priscilla Terieni, congratulations. Priscilla has been sponsoring, and I know she's making her steps to director. Then we have Daniel and Faith Manene. Congratulations. Our new members taking their steps to a senior manager and beyond. Then we have Agnes Waudo, one of our directors. Congratulations, Agnes Waudo. So all these people have sponsored 2 as early as now. Congratulations. I see you taking it to 10. And then we have position number 1, someone who is not running but flying. He came last month and sponsored 3 and got within his first month over 12,000 Kenya shillings. And having tasted the money that comes with sponsoring this month, is flying like crazy. And this is another director for the month, having sponsored 5 personal, not team, 5 personal. None other than Kennedy Adwokista Rogoncho, all the way from Narok. Congratulations. Congratulations, Kennedy Adwokista. I'll not give you a chance to talk today because I know you'll be talking later. And of course, this they are saying is just the rehearsal. They are yet to sponsor in the month. And you know what? I've already prepared 10,000 Kenya shillings for them because I am very sure they are hitting this at beyond. So this is not just for Kennedy Adwokista. It is for everyone who is sponsoring 10 people this month. Let's go for it. Tukasirike. Let's just do it with vigor. Okay. So then let's go to personal PVs for the month so far. And we'll start with those who have sponsored, have done high PVs. The first one being Frederick and Doreen Aluda, 260 personal PVs. Congratulations. And then we got to Judith Achieng, 272. Well done. Position number 8, Father Lucas Juma, 288. Congratulations. Then we have Brigadier Kiplel, 356. Congratulations. And then we got to the other one is Priscilla Terieni again, 387. Wonderful. You see that kind of a spirit appearing in both sponsoring and personal PVs. That is someone who is tired of being where she is and she wants to go to the next level. Position number 5, Jane Wangusi, 400 personal PVs already. Then we have Hesbon Nyagowa, 403, position number 4. And top 3. The top 3 we have number 3, Willie Kimugun, 436 in Eldoret. Position number 2 goes to Stella Cheburet, 762. Amazing, amazing. Keep going. And then position number 1, Pieros and Josephat Karaoke, 1,053 personal points. Now, by the end of the month, let us all stretch to have the highest personal PVs and the highest personal sponsoring, and you tell me how much your bonus payment will be. Now, as you sponsor and do your personal PVs, I want us to target all of us, those who are not yet senior managers. I want you to target becoming a senior manager this month of August, because the incentives the company is putting for those who are stepping up to senior managers, it's just exciting, so much exciting for this month of August. Now you can see this, that on 25th of September, all those who are becoming senior managers and executive managers, we are going to be together in what we call senior manager school in a 5-star hotel. You know, the company will be spoiling you next month. So how do you do that? Make sure you do your 500 personal points in the month if you're not yet a senior manager, and you'll be a senior manager. For the existing senior managers, push it to 1,000 points with your team, okay? And you'll have qualified to attend that senior manager school. But then you'll need to have sponsored 4 people personally within the span of 3 months. That is June, July, and August. And this is so easy because you can even sponsor the 3 this month, the 4 this month alone. You can, all right? So we will have a company executive and ourselves, president, team members attending that session as trainers. Now, it is far much better to be an executive manager. Don't stop at just senior manager 1,000 points or 500 points. Go for executive manager, where you and your team, you have 2,000 points. And when you do that, you'll get these other benefits in addition to what we just saw in the last slide. You'll get an executive manager pin. You'll get Neolife branded gifts. You'll attend the executive managers school we have talked about. But as a team, Superstars team, we have organized for a special treat for you. You join the rest of the directors in a 5-star hotel lifestyle entire day, the month of beginning of September. So we want to see all of us coming for this event. And by the way, those who are saying, yes, I will, they will. But those who are feeling like, oh, I wish, then it remains as a wish. So let's go for it. And all those who are taking their steps to director this month, the incentive of a 5-star hotel lifestyle remains. And in addition to that, we give you 10,000 Kenya shillings. Let me just say this. Let me pick someone like Kennedy and the Wilkista. They become directors. The bonus will be plus minus 90,000 Kenya shillings. Then sponsoring 10, you add another 10,000, that is 100,000. then you, because of becoming a director, we give you another 10,000 Kenya shillings incentive. That's 110,000. Who doesn't want that kind of money on part-time basis? Let's go for it. Okay. So tomorrow we have, it's a Wednesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and at 8 p.m. there will be a company event for all the members. And we have our own president team member, 5DD PROs, talking in that event tomorrow. And of course, you know, the way she'll be fired, you know, and it's only wise that each one of us will be there. You don't want to miss a single tip that would help you to close the remaining bit of the month in a very super way. So let us all be there. And by the way, congratulations for those who attend trainings very faithfully. It is not in vain. When some are backsliding because they will, those who don't train, you remain moving. I should repeat that. Some people will automatically backslide because they don't train. Underline the reason, because they don't train. But for those who are faithful in trainings, you will keep moving until you get to Canaan. I mean, to your destination in the business, right? So it's the way to go. But if you have a success line, that is a downline. Even if it's only one downline, please make it your agenda, your responsibility to make sure that they are not missing this kind of trainings. You don't want to get to the top without your downlines. And by the way, how do you get to the top without them? So let's make sure that we are moving with them, awaken them, and you move as a team. So that marks the end of our training this evening. We want to wish you the very best the remaining days. Let us accelerate. Let's move so swiftly, and let's do the business this month as if we have no other month to do it. Please, let's do it like we'll never do it again. And we'll be meeting in the beaches of the world. So thank you so much. God bless you. Let's go for it.